The Galaxy S26 Ultra might come with one of the most talked about display features ever, but unless Samsung gives full control over it, this phone could end up frustrating more people than it impresses. Now, the Galaxy S25 Ultra wasn't exactly a bad phone, but it didn't feel like a huge leap compared to the S34 Ultra. In fact, a lot of people would still recommend picking up the S24 Ultra on discount rather than spending extra on the S25 Ultra. That's why expectations for the Galaxy S26 Ultra are sky high. This device needs to stand out, and Samsung seems ready to try something bold. One of the biggest rumored upgrades for the S26 Ultra is a new display innovation called Flex Magic Pixel, developed by Samsung Display. The name sounds like something from a foldable phone, but this isn't about folding screens. Instead, this technology is designed to protect your privacy in a brand new way. So what exactly is Flex Magic Pixel? Think of it as a smart, built-in version of those privacy screen protectors you might have seen before. Normally, privacy protectors darken or wash out your screen when someone tries to look at it from the side. That way, only you can clearly see what's on the display. The downside is that they usually make the screen look dimmer or less sharp, even for the person holding the phone. Samsung's new approach is different. Flex Magic Pixel uses AI-powered OLED tech to block side viewing angles without losing brightness or clarity for the main user. In other words, it promises the benefits of privacy mode without sacrificing the vivid, sharp display quality that Samsung's Galaxy Ultra phones are known for. Imagine checking your bank account on the bus without worrying about the person sitting next to you, or scrolling through private photos without strangers sneaking a peek. On paper, it sounds like a practical and useful upgrade that could even give Samsung an edge over its rivals. But here's where things get tricky. If this feature is permanently active, it could cause more headaches than benefits. Sure, it's nice when protecting sensitive apps, but what happens when you actually want to share your screen with someone? Imagine trying to show a group of friends a funny video or an amazing picture, only for them to complain they can't see anything from the side. Suddenly, a cool feature turns into an annoyance. That's why customization is absolutely critical. If Samsung wants Flex Magic Pixel to succeed, the company has to give users full control over how and when it's activated. At the very least, there need to be 3 simple options in the settings: turn Flex Magic Pixel on for all apps, turn it on only for specific apps, turn it completely off. The second option is really the sweet spot. Most people only need privacy protection when using banking apps, messaging apps, or maybe work-related tools. Outside of that, having the feature always on would just be frustrating. Nobody wants to dig through settings every time they want to share their screen with friends or family. And let's not forget that these privacy filters affect the viewing angle even for the main user. Hold the phone slightly off-center, and the screen can look dimmer or harder to read. It's not hard to imagine people disabling it entirely if Samsung doesn't make the settings flexible enough. Another interesting angle to consider is how this feature could affect daily interactions. For example, partners or friends might get suspicious if someone always keeps their display in privacy mode. Picture trying to explain why you've been checking your bank account for 20 minutes when, from the outside, no one can see what's actually on the screen. It's a funny thought, but it shows how a feature designed for privacy could also spark misunderstandings if not handled right. In the end, Flex Magic Pixel really does sound like an exciting innovation. If Samsung nails the implementation and gives users the ability to customize it, the Galaxy S26 Ultra could truly stand out as the next big leap in smartphone displays. It would be the kind of meaningful upgrade that separates it from the S25 Ultra while setting a new bar for the competition. But if Samsung locks this down, forcing the feature on without enough options, the S26 Ultra risks becoming more frustrating than useful. And that's the last thing Samsung needs when trying to win back excitement for its Ultra line. So the takeaway is simple: the Galaxy S26 Ultra has the potential to deliver something fresh and genuinely useful, but only if Samsung trusts users enough to give them full control. Privacy is great, but freedom of choice is even better.